Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Blox, where today I'm not wearing my helmet.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
But besides that, we are going to be doing the Odin boss rush. So, for starters, I'm actually going to be showing my gear set. So, we're going to be using the glowing feather, the dragon survive belt, and the mirror memory. So, the first things first, this gear set kind of stinks in modern day Blox, but the reasoning for that is because since it's the Odin trial, I kind of want to do it with Red Dragon. So that's kind of what we're going to go with. And also, I don't want to use any of the overpowered event exclusive gear because obviously, if you're joining Blox right now, you can't get that overpowered exclusive event gear, so I don't want to really sponsor that activity. Anyway, now I'm going to show you how to actually get the gear that I have. So the glowing feather and the survive belt, they're easy. You just go over to this guy, you talk to him, he's like, hey, what do you want to do? And I go to mirror world, we go down here, here's the glowing feather. It's 1 hourglass globe, 4 phoenix feathers, a phoenix staff, 150,000 yen, and 2 soul fragments. It's easy enough. And the survive belt, it's 1 hourglass globe, 1 fire empowerment card, the phoenix feathers times 4, an empty belt, and a dragon survive deck. That's also easy. But for the mirror memory, we have to go over to this guy, and we're going to have to use some dimensional fragments. Use 10 of those and you'll get the mirror memory. Which back in the day, that was actually kind of hard. Now I'm a little bit rich. Still hurting, but still rich. Also on another note, I have the sniffles right now, so if I sneeze or it goes mute randomly or cuts, that's I sneezed. But more importantly, we're going to go over to the Odin trial and we're going to get into this. Why is the Odin trial just magically all the way over there? I don't know. But the game plan is pretty simple. We're going to go in with Red Dragon. We're going to use him as long as we can. I don't know if we'll start off with Survive or not. I was hoping we wouldn't, but depending on the difficulty, we might. I don't know. I was doing it earlier with like Breaker before this, so I could get the materials to actually make the Survive belt, because I didn't have it. And yeah. Another thing about this trial that we're going to get into is certain phases. We're going to talk about those. So right now, we're in the loading phase, which is why this looks like a perfect Cell Games arena right here, you know. I do think a barrier will work. That is, of course, my opinion. But right now we're loading so that the trial actually can begin. The first phase is going to be between this NPC and the Mirror Rider too. So it's going to be 2 NPCs right there, just kind of there to heal the Mirror Rider, you know, whoever that is. So I'm going to go ahead and hang in Henshin. Boom, look at me, I'm Red Dragon now. So we're going to go over here. We've got these guys right here. The Mage Goons and Zolda. They changed it to Zolda. Okay. It used to be Gazelle and Red Dragon. I think it's Zolda and Crab now. It is. Green Bull, of course. Green Bull. Right. And, okay. So you can't use, like, super moves on these guys, or otherwise they'll get super armor. But also we don't really care, do we? We're just kind of going to power through that, because we're just better, you know? Let's go ahead and see what we can do. I'm going to use Armor Vent, like a Summon Vent, as normal, because that's what you want to do as Red Dragon. And use this. Oh, it looks like they don't care, actually. Oh, maybe because I'm using a Mirror Rider now. Okay, that's good to know. So if you use a Mirror Rider, maybe they don't care, and they're like, yeah, you chill like that. So let me go ahead and do this again. So he gets aggroed on me. Yeah, they don't care. I guess it's because I'm using a Mirror Rider. See, again, when I was doing this earlier, they always, super armored. But there they go. Oh, that's because of the belt. Anyway, so now we have to deal with this Odin, right? The second phase, the first phase Odin, technically. He's annoying, because if we try to fight him, as we are now, we are not going to be able to hurt him. So, we're going to go up and we're going to hit him. Oh, it's not going to hurt. And that's because we need an undead. We need an Orphanok to hurt him. So, really quickly, we have to change. And we have to go over here, and I'm going to switch to Beetle, because that's who I have right now. I know, guys, no new Orphanok video, I'm sorry. But yeah, they changed it so you had to use an Orphanok for this phase of Odin for some reason. I don't know what it was, but yeah, we're just going to go in here, and we're just going to clean up shop. It shouldn't be anything crazy. I messed up, I used the wrong move. I meant to do this one. Go down already, Odin. Hey. You can't be fighting like this. Okay, whoa, let's not get crazy. Alright, so he's down. There we go. So that's actually where the trial, that's the first phase of the actual trial right there. And, okay, well, they threw me in before I was ready, because I have to look through all these riders I have. So now we're in the Cobra phase. This guy is kind of annoying, but not particularly anymore. because the way that this used to be was you'd go on these pads and you'd summon an enemy to fight, but that's not how it is anymore. There's a certain pattern. So you saw I spawned here. We're going to go to the right. So I'm going to click on this one. Then we're going to go right ahead of Cobra. We're going to pass past him. You're obligated to shoot him. That is an obligation you have to do. You are legally obligated to hit Cobra every single time. I do not care how many times Blox gets updated. You're going to do that. So the right one, then we go this way, past Cobra and hit this one. Then we're going to go to right again, over to this pad right here, and click on that. And then we're going to go past Cobra again, right here. And that is going to be the last pad. And again, back then, you'd click these and like a random mirror world rider would come out and fight you. But now you just kind of click all these, and now you fight Cobra, Puppet. You cannot use final vents on this guy, or else he will heal, which is not fun 90% of the time. I don't know how anyone else feels about that, but I'm personally not a fan. I just fumbled. Don't use strike vent with Red Dragon. Never do it. This M2 is surprisingly useful. I'm not gonna hold you. I wasn't prepared for the M2 once he gets low, which he is now, he's gonna get super armor, and I think he's gonna start using the Genocider, that guy right there. So I just kind of like wait. Usually, most of the time, I'll just sit here and heal until I think I can hit him again, but I don't think it's gonna let me heal. Yeah. So I'm just like, there we go. Now I can hit him again, so I'm just gonna KO him just like that. That's easy enough. You know, he's nothing special. And once you do the first phase, that Odin, you can talk to that cube and exit early. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's a mechanic still or not because he left, but whatever. Anyway, we're at Odin Phoenix form. So this guy has some interesting phases. For starters, you can see that he's shooting all these untextured balls because we haven't bothered to update him in a while because no one does Odin. We're going to go up to this one and grab this ball, and we're going to get struck by lightning constantly. You can guard this and avoid some damage like that, but then that'll happen. Or you can just heal this one. Unironically, this one will let you heal. So you can sit here and get hit by the whole evil of Odin's attacks while healing. So finish that one. Then we can take this other one. We can start this one up. We did that, and we can attack him now. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay into him to see if I can get the KO. But right there, you see that giant thing right there? This big circle? He's gonna nuke me. I messed up. Okay, no, we got him low enough. Alright. Oh, he still nuked me. So that giant red circle is him about to teleport away and drop a ton of those balls on you. But basically, he got low enough so that he ditched the fight in order to summon in all these clones, who are also equally annoying, but they are very weak. That lightning that is striking right now is actually a very interesting case. That's actually not what you think it would be. You'd think it'd be like, oh, Odin's trying to keep you at bay. No, that's actually AFK lightning. That's right. People will AFK the Odin trials. They used to. Everyone liked AFKing trials because they would go in the trial and they would just sit there and let everyone else do the work for them. But they can't do that anymore. Odin will strike thee down. Some of these clones don't even work. They're just shooting at nothing. But basically, you just want to take out all the clones. If Odin ever manages to actually get to this phase, which most of the time he does not nowadays, but for the sake of us, we managed to bring him here. I'm going to do this. Okay, now Odin is vulnerable again, so we're going to go over here and we're going to take out Odin. I did not need to survive, which is good. Grab this. I must survive. Oh, he said it right as I brought it up. I must survive this. Ryuki, survive. Red Dragon survive. Anyway, so yeah, we just do this one more time. He should be at the point where he can summon in this abyssal monster or whatever it's called, and that dude will come in. That'll be a nuisance that I'm not ready to fight. I'm not healing anymore, which is kind of a problem, but at the same time, it's kind of, I think I'll live. Well, I mean, yeah, but we also have one of our gears will actually heal us faster, so I can deal with this. I'm gonna go up, summon, an armor. We're gonna keep hitting him. I think he'll also challenge you. Okay, here's this little dude. Now I'm event again. Go for the kill. A little bit too late. That means I have to go through the phase again. And now he's got the mirror monster there with him to help him out. I am currently dying. He did challenge me, which is why I'm glowing. So that's not really good. An armor gun. See if that helps. Okay, I'm far enough away that I can heal. So that's all good. So yes, realistically, I should have survived that, but I didn't. Oh, when I left, the lightning stopped striking, So I'm just gonna go up and do this. Do armor vent again. Hopefully reduce the damage, I don't know. You can perfect block the lightning and stuff, but it's just too difficult to like be bothered by. Which is another good reason to have the glowing feather, because I can just kind of perfect block for you, so that's nice. And just be like that. You know, not have to fish for it. I perfect blocked this before in the past. Oh well. Alright, he's done. Bye, Odin. Hello? hello? There, now he's done. So we'll finish that and we'll get a ton of rewards, you know, yada yada. But that's essentially what we did. I'm surprised that it worked out so well, because it's only one person, and I'm currently in a private server, so Odin was actually buffed as compared to how he normally acts. So all those NPCs were stronger, they were hitting harder, they had more HP, stuff like that. But we still pulled through with all the old gear, so that's good. That's kind of what I wanted to show, so that, you know, theoretically, if this was back when the best you could have is, you know, Ryuki survive, I mean, Red Dragon survive, you could still pull this off. But there you go, that's the Odin trial. Basically talked about everything, you know. The first phase, you know, the goons will heal the Mirror Riders, so take out the goons first. Then once you beat those, Odin phase 1, you have to use an Orphanok and Undead to fight him. Then in phase 2, Cobra's little puzzle, that's easy enough, then you just fight Cobra. You cannot use Final Vent on him. Then Odin with his little gimmick, we just talked about that. You gotta get the balls, get struck by lightning, can't Final Vent against him. At half HP, he summons his clones, and you gotta beat up them, then you gotta go back. If he gets even lower, he'll summon the Mirror Monster, and then after that, he'll challenge one person in the trial, and then only they can actually attack the person. So since he challenged me, only I could attack them, but that was obvious since I was the only one there. If there were 2 other people, he could have challenged me or someone else, but I was the only one. So if he challenges you, you have to fight, stop running. And finally, the most obvious one is that since this is a trial, don't dupe. It's not that hard. No other people can be Ryuki, no other people can be Ryuki survive. It's not rocket science, okay? If I go in there as Ryuki and you go in there as Ryuki, we lose automatically, essentially. Because the NPCs will do 999,000 damage, like, immediately, and we will collectively die. But anyway, there you go. That's the Odin trial. As always, hope you all like the game, favorite the game, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.